Okay, today we have the new RCR from Trijicon. This is a newer optic that was introduced a couple years ago at SHOT Show, and I ordered it back in August of 23, and I just got it this past week. This past week I did a lot of shooting on a red dot pistol optic course, and I was not able to affix this to the pistol before I took that course. So unfortunately I didn't get to really shoot it. Just first impressions, I'm not really impressed. You know, Trijicon has been living in the early 2000s and early 90s for a couple years now. They are just now starting to come up to par with some of the other red dot manufacturers, such as the Aimpoint, Acro, I mean, you pretty much name it. Everyone is given at least 25 to 50,000 hours. Well, luckily Trijicon decided to update their stuff and update their products, and now they are saying it is up to 50,000 hours. We'll find out. I guess that's a good thing. I do really like that the RCR is fully enclosed, which means there's a back and a front piece of glass, so no debris can go in that optic. I upgraded from a traditional, I guess it would be like the first generation Trijicon, which would be just the fiber optic tritium, and this one's still good, but it's starting to be on the struggle bus, so it's kind of hard to see with some of the lighting, but oh, there it is, it's still there. So it's doing its job, or did its job. Now I was able to upgrade. So as you can see here, nice big red 2.5 MOA dot. So versus a 6 MOA dot here. So definitely an improvement quality wise from one of the first gen red dots. So when this came out, this was pretty much the gold standard, and everything just came up from this little guy. So luckily we are where we're at now with the development of just optics and equipment, now that we can have really good pieces of equipment. But let's get into this. So in the box, this is what comes in the box. I mean, standard Trijicon stuff. It's really no different than when you buy an ACOG or anything. You get a booklet. Oh, those are my Glock mounting plates. So get extra screws, which I really like. The RCR has these barrel screws. So they're the new types of barrel screws. I'll show you that in a little bit. I used my own Loctite. Didn't need that. It came with a couple stickers and some just warranty cards, and you know, just how to zero your pistol optic. Which, if you've never done it, it comes in useful. So highly recommend doing that. All right. So here's that barrel nut that you can get a little bit better view on. How you tighten this is you literally stick your tool in that circle and you just tighten it on. You are able to get this really tight. Yes, you can still rack the slide with the optic. I do like that they were able to adjust and put the battery indicator or battery on top. That being said, it makes the optic significantly taller. So it makes it about maybe a little over maybe an eighth, almost of between an eighth and a quarter of an inch easily added to the optic. So unfortunately, after that, that's really where the good things end. I like that you can change your brightness. It does have some night vision settings on here. It's standard Trijicon, minus on the right side, plus on the left. One thing I did note that I really wasn't a fan of is how big the window is. So side-by-side comparison, you can see the window on the Gen 1 RMR is actually a little bit bigger. So looking through the optics, you can definitely see a size comparison. So I don't know if that was intentional or if that's just how they designed it, because the Aimpoint Acro is actually really small for what it is. It's very similar box configuration. The Aimpoint Acro is a little bit longer, but the window is fairly small. I don't know if Trijicon was constrained by the front at all, or I don't know why they didn't make it a little bit bigger width-wise or height-wise. But as you can see, like, see how thin this little guy is? And this is a thick, chunky boy right here. So it's quite a bit bigger. Again, I don't know if that's because this is an emitter optic versus a tritium and fiber optic. I don't know that, but I did notice I was not able to really co-witness through my suppressor height sights with this optic. On the Acro, I was able to do that. Even on the Hollow Sun, I'm able to do that. So I don't know why I'm not able to do that with this specific optic. Other than that, I waited a long time for the optic, so I plan on putting a whole bunch of rounds down the pipe on this with this optic, just to see how it compares. But I'm really not super happy on the price point. It was just about $600 for the optic itself. Not really thrilled about that one for what I got. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit better, but I'm glad that Trijicon actually finally decided to come up to the here and now. Alright, so we have a comparison here of the Trijicon RCR, the Aimpoint Acro P2. So first things you notice, the Aimpoint is a little bit longer than this. Next thing you notice, the Acro is a little shorter than this. The mounting system, the RCR has the standard Trijicon mount system. The Acro uses a rail system. So as you can see in the original video, the viewport is pretty small with the new RCR. You know, looking at them side by side, I actually think the window on the Acro is a little bit bigger. So with how big this thing is, it's just small for what it is. So back to the original video. One more thought that I just thought about with this optic. Being so high, it does not fit in holsters very well. And I will demonstrate that with this holster. This is the Agilite new magnets belt, by the way. This is one of the items that I wore at that pistol course, and we'll be doing some first thoughts also on that. So as you can see, there is not very much play in this optic, where before I could put that down and almost rattle it around and it would still be secured, but I was able to have some space, so I can foresee some wear on that optic here in the next couple hundred rounds that I put through this bad boy. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see. I fund all my own things, and I have no sponsors whatsoever. I'm not sponsored by anyone or anything that you've seen in this video so far today. So disclaimers are, well, there are no disclaimers. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you all have a good day. Y'all stay safe. And some final thought, just one more thing. Check in on your friends. I had some friends go through a couple of hard time this past couple months, and luckily I was able to help them out. So just catch up with your friends, reach out to them, just make sure they're all right. Y'all stay safe. Have a good night.